decided it was time to leave London. Not because I wanted to, but because London clearly couldn't offer me what I deserved. No admirers, no generosity, no man with actual spending power. So I took one last matcha and strolled through the rain, trying to get an aesthetic outfit shot. But honestly, the only thing I could think about was, please, let nobody steal my phone during this performance. I was lucky. Fast forward on the plane, I looked out of the window and gave the UK a little polite wave. A soft goodbye, more out of manners than emotion. Nothing says moving on like rising above a city that wasted your time. Once we reached altitude, they handed me champagne with some caviar. Finally something that made sense. Then arrived real food. Looked beautiful, smelled promising, but tasted like disappointment. I even tried another dish to see if I was the problem. But no, clearly London had followed me onto the plane. So I walked to the bar to see if at least the snacks were edible, or if a provider man had accidentally boarded this flight. Neither of both. But the bar lady saved my life. She smashed some cucumber drink for me and gave me small bites that were actually eatable. A miracle. After the food disaster, I decided a shower might heal me. I walked in expecting peace, but instead saw a countdown. 5 minutes? As if I was some budget traveler, not a queen escaping from London's emotional damage. I stepped out irritated and put on the airline pajamas, which looked like they were made by a man who hates women. Finally in the bed, I tried to sleep. Of course I couldn't. My brain brought up every disappointing man I have ever met. Sleep was cancelled. Then the iPad for the TV didn't work. In first class. I tapped it like a delusional woman, hoping it would become more useful than men. I was stressed. The stewardess she started bringing me offerings, trying to tell me non-verbal, please, don't give me a bad review. Only when she handed me a gold-infused face mask, I understood she knew who I am. The first thing all day that actually aligned with my standards. Then I finally watched the movie, The Materialist, a decision I still regret. But at this point, I had no clue and nothing left to lose. While I was doing my little no makeup, the movie finally got interesting. A real provider straight man out of my ebook. But I didn't have much time to enjoy the moment. I was being called to the bathroom for round 2 of showering and changing. Freshened up, I was ready to see the rest of the movie. Little did I know that I was about to watch a woman choose suffering on purpose. And then it happened. She kissed the broke guy and married him with a ring made of daisies. A daisy ring. I was physically ill. And the second I processed that, the plane dropped. My soul left my body twice. I looked out of the window and waved back at Dubai. Thank God I'm home kind of wave. Inside the airport, everyone knew who I am and I was treated as such. They knew my arms were not made to carry luggage and my eyes certainly not made for finding chauffeurs. Finally in the car, I could breathe again. I gave a little wave and the Burj Khalifa sparkled back at me. I finally knew I was safe. Got out of the car, went upstairs and was greeted by my entourage like I owe them some explanation. Or food.